Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is Coco, and we're bringing you our podcast number 24. Now it's Friday afternoon here, almost evening in Sydney, Australia on the 24th of March. Coco is ready for a little treat before her dinner, so I'll get her favourite little piece of apple. Yes, she's ready for it. She'll say woof, woof, woof to all of you, and I'll just pop her down on the floor so she can enjoy her treat. Here you go. Lovely. She can munch away on that as usual while we have a little chat. Let you know what we've been up to since we last saw you, and hope that you're all well, and thank you very, very much for joining us, everybody. Now, where shall I begin? How about, okay, so I've been asked by the PNC at our school for the Mother's Day stall to crochet some items on consignment, which I believe means that I will actually be giving them X amount of the items that they've asked for, and then I'll ask for an asking price, and whatever they sell above and beyond that, they make as a profit. So what have they asked for? They've asked for cup cozies, water bottle holders, and coasters. So the first thing that I've been working on, and those of you who haven't seen our how many Ogos does it take to crochet ... episode 3, you'll see that we created 12 cup cozies, which you've already seen, or if you haven't already seen that video, please go ahead and see it. There is a little series. So this is the first slot that I've created, and then I went ahead and got another Ogo, and I managed to create another 12. So let me get the others for you. Now there are a few more, and I'll show you those in a minute. So what I've done is, and this is all that's left from that other Ogo that I've just used. So in my little Ogo scrap collector, I'll call it, my Ogo bag that's made out of Ogos as well, which is by Sarah Satch. I will pop those in there because I'm collecting all my little scraps of Ogos to see what I can create with them at the end of this little mini series, the one that we just spoke about. But going back to the cup cozies and the presentation of them, the lovely Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, she mentioned that she was having a fair coming up as well, and she found templates for these cup cozies. There's a lot of light here today, so I hope you can see what I'm showing you. So basically they're a free template that if you Google cup cozy template, it'll come up. A lot of them come up in Pinterest, but I'm sure that you can find them in other areas as well if you choose to do so. They come like this, and all you need to do is cut them out, and then it's a pop your little cup cozy on there, and it's a great way to present them. I have put a tiny little piece of sticky tape on the back just to secure on it so it doesn't slide off, because otherwise that's what happens. So I don't want that to be happening. But what a wonderful, wonderful way to present them. So I have another a few to go here, and I did the puff stitch with this one over there. So I'm not quite sure if I should add a button or not to these. We'll see. Oh, maybe if you guys have some suggestions, you could let me know if I should leave the puff stitch ones as they are or not, because I'm arming and ahhing if I should put like a little button like this on it, or possibly one of the wooden buttons that I have. I'm not sure. I didn't want to cover up the puff stitch, but in saying that, I don't want it to be plain either. So here are a few more using the second Ogo. So in total at the moment, I have 24 cup cozies. On consignment, I probably will do at least one more Ogo, so that's another 12. I realized that I was going very hard this week at creating as much as I could for the Mother's Day stall, but it's not until May, so I've got plenty of time. So I've slowed down on the cup cozies, and then I started to make, and by the way, whoever's interested, and I'll pop it down in the description box, the cup cozies are by the Enchanted Cozy Co. She does a beautiful tutorial, and that's the one that I always use. And you can mix it up and change the stitches as you like, but it's a nice little, like a basic one to start off with, I feel anyway, for the cups that I've, measured all different heights and widths. It seems to fit all of them. And you can adjust the pattern by one or 2 stitches if you have a bigger or a smaller cup, obviously. But I've just one that's done them that are basically the most average size cups. Now, the other one that they asked for is, everybody knows how much I love creating the water bottle holders. This is just one that I've had for a little while, but I've managed to make, so I've started 3. I just have to make the handles. So there's a blue one, a pink one, and a yellow one. Now the pattern is by the Strong Earth Creations on YouTube, and she does a beautiful tutorial. I am hoping to make at least 10, maybe 20. We'll see how we go. So that's what I've been working on as far as the Mother Day stall goes. I haven't made any coasters as yet, but I will definitely be making some because that's what they've requested. So I've been working on those quite vigilantly. So I've put those to the side for now because I haven't even worked on my cowl yet for our cowl 2023. I have chosen the colours. So that's when I thought, okay, I need to stop and focus on a few other things as well, and then continue with those, obviously, because I have a good month to go at the very least. So that's that. Now, what do I have as far as finished item goes? Well, as always, I've participated in Tile of the Week Thursday with Sam and Mike at Manfors Makes, and this week was tile number 33 out of 100 tiles. So those of you that haven't visited Sam and Mike already, I'll be very, very, very surprised, but please go ahead and see them. There's a whole playlist. They've started at number 1. They've committed to 100. A lot of us have jumped on, both podcasters and all of you subscribers, and it's been such a fun cal to do together. Very organically put together. Was never meant to be a crochet along. But that's what it was meant to look like, the tile this for the week. I think it's called the Persephone. I'm so sorry, I cannot say that word. Persephone. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry to the person who may have this name. So that's what it was meant to look like. Now, I am so happy that I saw Sam and Mike last night before I put my video out, because I struggled with row 6. And guess what? They struggled with row 6. And guess what? The amazing Josephine, who I'll show you her tile as well, struggled with row 6. So I was so happy to hear that I wasn't alone. Now, would I have changed my colours a little bit? Possibly. But because I had introduced the apricot into the mix of things last week, I was very excited to use it. So that's what mine looks like. So this is the row that I'm referring to. The concept was very simple, and yet the execution was quite tricky. But none of us gave up. We all got it done. We didn't let it beat us. And this is Josephine's tile. As always, she's done a beautiful job. And here ours are side by side. Now, Josephine is using some colours from a pack that she had bought from Ophelia Talks a while back, so all her tiles are the same. I'm using, I haven't got them here, apologies, but I'm using all 8-ply or DK weight yarn. I'm using a number 5 hook, and I am using the same colour palette throughout. This one only wanted 4 colours out of the 7 that I have now. So what I'm hoping to do at the end of creating all these tiles is to get as many of the 100, that probably look nice together, because some will be odd shapes. They won't quite be squares. And I'd like to border the smaller ones to the size of the larger ones and put together some sort of blanket. So that is the goal that I have in mind. So let's see how we go, because we still have a while to go. We're a third of the way there, which is exciting, but this is an ongoing fun project. And once again, if you haven't already visited Sam and Mike, go and do so. They're hilarious, but they're also very knowledgeable, very honest about how they feel about each tile. And I highly recommend that you jump on board and join them as well. So that's our tile of the week, Thursday, done and dusted. Now, as I mentioned just before, I haven't worked on my cowl, like our cowl, Coco's Crochet Cowl 2023. I have got my colours together, so I will definitely be working on that on this weekend. But Josephine, of course, did it pretty much overnight. So let me pop my glasses on because she does have a little blurb here, which I thought was beautiful. So let me grab the calendar that we're working from so I can show you what she's referring to. So this was June. And June was the beautiful, iconic Queen Victoria building. So let me just find it for you. So what I'm going to refer to, and I hope it's not too glary, is the dome here. So Josephine's cowl is this. And can you see that beautiful sage color? She's saying that the sage is very close to the color of the dome of the Queen Victoria building. And it certainly is. How well did you match that up, Josephine? Congratulations. Absolutely beautiful as always. And of course, the whole of your blanket looks beautiful. All of it put together. Love the stitch markers. Just saying. So thank you for sending that in. I also have some to show you of the beautiful blankets posted on Instagram. So you can post yours if you like, or just go ahead and look at the amazing work that everyone's putting up there in the hashtag Coco's Crochet Cowl 2023. This week I'll make sure that I have it up the right way. So here we are. Joanne from Two Crochet Curious. I love that she labels it all. So there's her update. Thank you so much. And then we have the lovely Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast. Now she's doing a corner to corner. Oops. And then we have the lovely Lorike from Sunshine Grotto Art. Oh, look at hers. Hers is spectacular. And her pattern is, and I know it because every week I say it, I can never remember it. It is Come Play Hooky With Me on YouTube. And then the lovely Michelle, she's also added her colours for June. So there's an update of hers. So thank you so very, very much, all of you, for posting those so we can all admire them together. Now, Coco's having a little coughing attack, so let me just pick her up. Sorry, off camera. I swear she just likes to be on camera. I understand totally. That's okay. She can have a little visit with us. So that's our cowl for now, or the update. So thank you, everybody. So the next colours for July come out on the 1st of April. So we're already halfway there, guys. So if anyone has just joined us and you want to, hop on and join us with our cowl, there's, a timeline, but if you go over, there's no issue at all. Come and join in the fun. Watch our playlist, catch up with all the colours, and if you're doing the stitch sampler blanket with us, follow along with the stitches or create your very own masterpiece. That's what it's all about. So before I go on, speaking of masterpieces, showcasing a lot of your wonderful work that you sent through to us, I just want to remind you all that, and if you haven't seen it, go and see the unboxing of Crochet Society's box number 41. Whoops, sorry, Cokes. Because there's still time to vote for which pattern you want me to make, pattern 1, 2, or 3. And it's until voting will close on the 25th of March, not September. Don't know where I got that from, people. Thank you, all of you who said, whoops, excuse me, it's not September. I know, silly me, but the 25th of March, 2023, Sydney, Australia time, midnight, is when all the voting, I'll, cut it off and you tally up the votes for patterns 1, 2, or 3, whichever one the winner is. And there are 2 that are very, very close. Any of you that are watching the comments will be aware of that. Some have coming through the emails, and the girls at Coco's Crochet Corner also put in their votes. So I am getting a little bit excited to see which one it's going to be, because they are very, very close. It's almost like watching, the Melbourne Cup race, or, and trying to work out who the winner's going to be. So please make sure that you go on and vote if you wish to, because I'll be letting you know sooner than later which one got chosen, which pattern. When I make it, hopefully, soon after that, I'll come on and show you. So that's what else has been happening this week. Now, onto your makes. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me share with you. Now, we have a very, very new yarny friend here at Coco's Crochet, and her name is Susanna. Now, Susanna has only been crocheting for 3 months. So she has sent us her first 3 projects, and they are absolutely gorgeous. 2 are blankets and 1 is like a finished object, and I'll show you. But what I love the most is that Susanna's first project was a granny square and rectangle blanket. Now that was mine as well, with a granny square, so I just love that she did that. And she has used Semco yarn and a 6mm hook. So that's part of it. All she has to do is just join it together. So that is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for that. Now her second project, which is almost done, she said, is the circle granny square blanket. She just needs to join and border it. Now look at her beautiful work. For someone who's only been crocheting for 3 months, absolutely stunning. The stitches are all beautiful. And this is her finished project. So she did a tissue box cover. So there's the side view and there's the top view. Beautiful, beautiful work. Thank you so much, Susanna. But I can't finish talking about Susanna without talking about her gorgeous fur baby, who is not a meerkat, he's just doing a meerkat pose, and it is the gorgeous Chelsea. Another fur baby friend to add to our family. Coco is so excited and says woof woof. So here they are, side by side, 2 little friends. So thank you so much for that, Susanna. And now we have the wonderful Josephine send us in what is known as, and I haven't gone on to have a look yet, but look at all those squares. They're all different. This is the 2020 Traveling Crochet Afghan. I think I've got it upside down. Apologies. Sorry, Josephine. I just saw the little heart there. How beautiful are they? Every single one of them. So she just needs to join a few more, but she has sent us one that we can look up very, very close, and I think it is beautiful. I'm guessing that's in a cotton, but I could be wrong, but it's absolutely beautiful. Now, the lovely Holly has sent us in some of her finished objects as well. And look at this. Oh, there we go. So this is the Granny Stitch top by Cinnamon Stitches for Premiere Week. And she's using an anti-pilling yarn. I absolutely love those colours. And I have to say that Holly and I share something which a lot of us do. Her love of purple. She has purple in her hair and you can actually see it. I have purple in my hair. You can't see it so much, but there it is in her beautiful top as well. And she also created this beautiful snowflake vest. Now, Holly says it is her own pattern, but she did use the snowflake square from Brenda's Knots and Loopsin using Line brand Jiffy yarn. Now, the only thing that I couldn't see in any of those photos were any of Holly's gorgeous little rescue kitties, but her work is gorgeous. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, Holly. We really do appreciate it. Everybody, please keep your finished objects or, works in progress coming. We absolutely love looking at them and showcasing them. Coco and I don't have a huge weekend coming up other than tomorrow is drop off at the Royalista show. So everything that I showed you that I have entered, we will be dropping it off tomorrow. I am very excited about that. Obviously, I'll keep you updated as I get any news or information. So that's that. It is the start of the weekend, obviously, and hopefully by the time you all see this video, it'll be the start of your weekend. So I hope that you all have a wonderful one, whatever you may be doing. I'm just waiting for some friends to come and pick me up. We are celebrating a girlfriend's birthday, so it is a girls' night out tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Coco will be here with my partner, hanging out, watching Netflix and having their dinner together. So that'll be a fun night for them as well. So I just want to thank you all once again for joining us. We absolutely love hanging out with all of you. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed what I've had to show you. I am going to slow down a little bit, I think, on the Mother's Day makes, as I said, because I have so much time and I really need to finish a few of my finished the whips that I've got, including our cowl and my son's jumper. They're a priority now for me next week, and also the next tile for Tile of the Week Thursday. That's a must as well. So yes, don't forget to vote for the project. that you guys want me to make. I'm, like I said, I'm terrified if one of them gets chosen, but I'm going to rise to the occasion. And, oh, there we go. Coco, I'm so sorry, covering that beautiful face. And then the other one, well, let's be real, I should be okay with that one. All of you that know me long enough know exactly what I'm talking about. But whatever it is, I'm just going to be a big girl about it, suck it in and just do it, okay? So I'll leave you with that. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Coco says, woof, woof, woof. Oh, I love her so much. And we shall see you all again in another video. Bye-bye, everybody.